Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kendra here, and I just got back from Equal 10. I ran over there real quick because I had to buy the new Ebody REBORN. I've seen a few other YouTubers do reviews of the body, and I was just obsessed with it. So I went and bought it myself. I know that there's not a lot out there right now for the body, but I have heard so many stores are going to be designing for this body, including stores like Six and Blueberry and a few others. So it's my hope that this body will pick up and I will be able to hopefully even one day this be my main body. But because I bought it, I wanted to do an unboxing. I haven't opened it up yet. I haven't tried it on. So this is my first look at it on my own body. So it's my turn to come and play with it. So let's take a look. The first thing I need to do is unpack the thing. So I'm going to come up here on my little pose stand. I am going to take everything off. Now I want to keep my head and everything to do with my head still on because I'm going to keep my Luca head on. So that's everything that I've taken off. The head's still staying. Alright, so let's open up, go to Recents and Objects. I'm going to go Ebody REBORN and add and send it to my inventory. Detach this. Okay, now, alright, oh boy. So the body does come with skins. And it does come with a bra, a garter, and panties, and a HUD. But I'm going to keep my Bake Sound mesh on. Okay. So, I want to wear my E-body. Add it. And there. It's already on. Okay. Now, this is the shape. This is the shape that I had. This is like my Luca or my Maitreya shape. Obviously, that's a little bit different than the shape that I was wearing before. Like it's the Maitreya shapes out a lot different. Like my thighs are much thicker, my butt's much bigger, my boobs are much bigger. So let's see, we're gonna put the different shapes on. This I'm gonna wear. These are the default shapes that come in with the body. Alright, so this is the tiny shape. Obviously this is not me. I'm not a tiny girl. But even this tiny shape, look at this butt. She's got a nice butt on her, even though it's tiny. Alright. Alright, shape number 2 is this one. Again, she's too skinny. I will probably go and like edit her. We can edit her here in this video, but definitely love the shape, and I don't think my skin is really all that bad with it. It really is. It works with this body, which is good because then I don't have to get a new skin. All right, shape number 3. Alright, so this is getting closer to more what I would be wearing, but still not, I don't know. Well, at the end I'll do my ideal shape. Okay, so that's shape number 3. Alright, this is shape number 4. Alright, let me pull. I'm gonna pull this pose stand out from away from the wall. I have it stuck up against the wall and then I can't cam around to the back. There we go. Bring me out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so. Oh my gosh, look at this ass. Oh, it's so pretty. But look at how nice it is. Oh, I love it. The boobs look nice. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at this at all. Look at the feet. Let's see what the feet look like. Alright, they don't look bad. See, the skin is not perfect on these feet. If you notice right here, like the nail bed is not lining up with these feet perfectly. So I will have to probably go get a new skin for this body. But other than that, like other than the toes, it's really not bad. I mean, but hopefully we will be getting, I don't know. But we can try on the skins too that come with it. And then this is shape number 5. And this is like the thicker shape, which I think is really pretty. Also, really very realistic looking. Alright, but I mean, I think that's really nice. Okay, so let's try some, let's go to shape 4. That's the closest to what I would wear. Yeah. And this is just the body skin. Okay. So it says it's Luca Evo though. So now let's go down to the feet. See how the toes line up perfectly now with this skin? So you will have to get a skin that will work with. Alright, so let's see what number 4 is. This is skin tone number 4. Alright, my head obviously isn't matching it, but it's a pretty skin. I like the shine on the belly, like on the belly button. Alright. Not a fan of this pose. Let's see what it is. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, so let's see what skin tone number 3 is. Alright, so we're getting closer. This one works with my head pretty well, which is good. This is about what my skin tone is right now. Okay. Also, the one thing that I loved about this is that it has a collarbone, and it's hard to see with my, there we go. See how it, like, it actually is in the shape of the body. It's not just an illusion with the skin. A lot of skins just have it as an illusion, but it's like flat right there. But this actually has a collarbone, which is nice. More realistic. Alright, so here's skin tone number 2. Okay. It's pretty. Yeah. Alright, and we have skin tone number 1. Okay, and this is the palest skin that they give you. Alright, so let's keep this skin and let's play with the HUD. Right? So, let's put the HUD on. Okay, look at the shine on this body. I just turned up my graphics so that I could show you like some of the things with the HUD. So let's move this over so that you can see it. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the body first. So you can, there's a couple different mesh nipples that you're available, plus just the rounded no nipples. I'm not going to play with those. Alright, but you can mesh out some of your body parts. So like for example, if you're wearing bake saw mesh socks, your toes, here, let me put on a pair of bake saw mesh socks and I'll show you. Alright, so as you notice with these socks, okay, it looks like you have alien feet, okay, because your toes are still there, your toenails are still there. Alright, you can always remove your nails. There we go. So you take your nails off and it still looks like you've got like the toe socks on. Alright, but if you go and click this, now it looks like you're actually wearing socks. Okay, so it kind of created like a mesh layer for your socks. So now you can do the same with, like, I'm wearing bake saw mesh panties. Now you can do it, I'm not zooming in that close, but if you do that, you can do the same to the panties so that it's not so defined. If you're wearing a bake saw mesh top, you can do it with the belly button, so it makes the belly button completely flat. Oops, what did I grab? instead of an innie, you know, or the chest, you can do the same thing. It will just make shirts fit better. Okay? But if you're not wearing bake saw mesh things, that's not important, really. Okay, so next size is the next thing. This is a Luca head, so sometimes the Luca heads fit a little bit differently than the other heads. So you want to just make there is a Luca head size. So you just click on that if you have a Luca, and then there's some different numbers. There's also a genus beta. So it'll help match your head up to the genus head. Alright, so we have some glossiness. Let's see. We saw some of the shine already. Alright, as we were over here. Because this is where the light source is. My clothing rack has some light to it. So you can turn up that gloss. Alright, so it's more gloss. Let's turn it all the way up. Alright, so it's like super shiny. And see how on my arm, it almost makes my body look wet. Okay. And then if you just turn it down, you just get a nice sheen to your body. See? How gorgeous is that? Oh my gosh, this is going to be gorgeous for my photos. I can't wait to take a blog photo in this. And then there's the intensity. So you can turn the intensity down. So like the gloss is still there, but it's not quite as intense. See how intense it is? And then the environment, I'm not a big fan of the environment because it makes you look like an alien. It just turns on it creates some sort of, I don't know, look that I'm not a fan of in the body. So I always turn the environment all the way down because nobody needs that. But the gloss and the intensity you can play with for photos and get a nice shine on your body that way. Alright, and then you can tint your skin a little bit if you want like a green tint or a purple tint. You can do all that. Not going to do much of that. So then the next tab is the pose tab. This is for your hands. And you can click it to do like a random hand. Let me step down from the pose stand real quick. Alright, so if you see alright, I don't play around with hands too much, but you can animate your hands. Alright. You can spread them out a lot. See? Alright, and then that keeps them like spread out. This is sometimes good for like if you're taking a photo and you want your hands doing a specific pose like this, or you can click on the random button and it'll just randomly pose your hands, and it'll change it up as like you walk around and stuff. I think that to me is the most natural, so that's how I would keep it. Now, of course, let me take these socks off now because they're quite ugly, but they served its purpose. Okay. Alright, so here are the feet. Let's put some nails back on because that grosses me out. Alright. And we'll go into those in a minute. But there are the different positions of the feet. Okay. So there's that one. And then they slowly get more pointy. Alright, so this is like the most common heel pose. And then you can also do like the pointy toe ballerina. So if you want to be a ballerina, I have a few ballerina shoes that I use this pose for if I'm taking a photo or whatever. But that's the common one. You can also use the ankle lock. There's an ankle lock here. So you just check that, and it will lock your ankles so that if you're in, it won't mess up your ankles won't be bent in a weird position. All right, so let's go to nails. Let's get back on the pose stand for this so that my hands are still so that we can take a look at these. Sit here. All right. So we'll go up to fingernails. Okay. All right. So we have a bunch of different lengths. We have the real short, which is what I tend to go to. I may go to this length every once in a while. But there's also the, like, I think they're called stilettos, maybe? I don't know. Don't ask me. And then there's the really long. And then you're basically going to kill somebody with these nails. But anyway, so I like to keep them either this length, but most of the time just this length. And here's some of the nail polishes. So it's like a pink. Let me change the pose of the hand so that here, we'll do this one. So I post the hand, and let's see. Here are the nails. So there's like a pink with a black tip. And then the shades slowly get darker. Kind of not a fan of that look. To me, it makes you look like your fingernails are really dirty, and I don't like that. So it's like a French manicure. All the different shades of that. Alright, and then there's white nails. And then there's some nude colors. Pretty little pink. And then some like ombre type colors. Oops. There we go. Now we're getting a good. And then here's another ombre type. Then like an orange. Purple. Right, like a bluish, blue ombre into purple. classic red. Gotta always have a classic red. And then there's dark gray, light gray, and then black. Okay, so I really like that one. I'm gonna keep that one. It goes nicely with my hair, right? Okay, so those are the nails, and then for the feet, the toenails are similar. All right, so you got the black tips, the French manicures. There's the white, all the same colors. You can just do it to your toes. Don't have any different lengths of toenails, which is okay. All right, so let's take a look at the toes now. So you can turn up the materials, and you can work on the glossiness. See, they get a little bit more glossy, and then bring them down. They're a little bit more matte. So there's like the matte, and then you can turn down the intensity of that shine a little bit, and then of course the environment, you can turn them into like basically metal but turn down the environment. So there's all of that. Let's take down the shine from my body a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay, so that is the nails, and finally let's do some alphas. So from what I understand is if you double click on an area, it will alpha that whole area. So if you look, I alphaed the whole back, and we'll come around to the back and see the whole back is alphaed out for you. Alright, and then you double click it again and it undoes it. Or you can do individual little pieces. I like the little piece in the center. Sometimes that's more helpful. The smaller the pieces you can alpha out, the better. Alright, so you can do the whole stomach. Alright, or just bits and pieces. Alright, you do the whole arm, or just bits, or you can do it by sections. Okay. There we go. And you can only do the hand. You can't do like pieces of the hand. Alright. Now for the pelvis area, you could do the whole center part. Alright. Why it would leave that part out, I don't know. But, and then alright, so then you can do all the hip. Alright, and then the legs and the lower legs are the same. Now, the lower legs I don't like. You can't, like, it doesn't give you left side and right side of the leg. It's like literally the whole way around. Okay, so there's no getting around that. The upper legs. There's 4 different. You can do the front and the back. See, you can get it to go all the way around if you want, but you don't have to, which is nice, because if there's any rips in the jeans or anything, you can like leave those parts visible so that your skin shows through on those. All right, so you can hide your feet. You can't hide parts of your feet, just the feet itself. Alright, so if you have like some stuff alphaed out that you want to expose and you want to just reset everything, there's the reset button and it'll bring everything back up. And that's basically the HUD. I don't know. The HUD isn't... I don't think the HUD is as good as the Maitreya HUD. But it's not bad either. It's just... I wish there was like some more alpha options to do with mostly the lower legs. And I think that's... Yeah, I would have to play with it. I'd have to see it with clothing and stuff and see if I could work around it that way. I mean, it's going to take me a while to really get used to it. Maybe that's why I'm not a fan of the HUD, is because it's not a HUD I'm used to using. Alright, so let's minimize that for now. And alright, so let's play with the shape. That's so that I can get this shape exactly how I want it. Alright, so I've got the basic shape. I'm gonna edit the shape and like speed it up a little bit while I edit the shape, and then I'll show you when I'm done.
Sometimes and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now when I got you, it's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight, what a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put my fire out. You can turn it all around. You can lift me off the ground so we can fly again. So we can fly.
Alright, so this is the shape I came up with. I don't think it's too much different than the original one. The one thing I did do was I changed my saddlebags a little bit, which I didn't like how thin she was, like in this area here. So I made her a little bit thick. I gave her a teeny tiny little belly. Nothing too big, but I like the idea of being realistic with this body, and I feel like I can be. Definitely edited the butt a little bit. I think I made it a little bit smaller than it was, but still, I am so... Oh my god, I'm obsessed with my butt. Is that a bad thing that I'm obsessed with my butt? Anyway, so this is the new Kendra in the reborn body. If you're interested in picking up this body, it is at equal 10 right now. It is 3,500 lindens. That's how much it costs. So if you're in the looks for a new body, I suggest this one. If you're on the fence about it, I would wait a little bit. I bet you there will be a sale on it, like for a Black Friday sale. I would hope that they would do a sale for it then, and you can get the body then. And hopefully more designers will have new releases coming out with the reborn size in there, and then we can increase our clothing collection. I did go to Blueberry to pick out an outfit that would fit this body, so we're gonna try that on real quick before we end the video. Alright, it's the flare jeans. So these are there's some Reborn in there. And I think I'm going to do some sort of, right now, I think I'm going to do some sort of symbol in the name of my outfit or my piece of clothing, like a asterisk or a pound sign or something that will let me know, will remind me that this is an outfit that I have that has, or this is an item that is rigged for the Reborn. So it'll be easy to find those items in my inventory, especially now when I have so little that is Maitreya, and I have to go and but as I buy things, I'm going to make sure that I buy things that are for this body so that I have more of a collection of items that'll be for this body. And eventually, if I do enjoy it, then I will, this may become my main body. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, Maitreya is still going to be my main body. That's what I have most of my clothes for. And, but I will set this up so it's easily set up between the two bodies so that I can switch back and forth easily. So here is a pair of Blueberry jeans. Blueberry right now is having a 50% off sale in their store. And they're also giving their members a 500 Linden gift credit. So I went and spent my gift credit so that I could grab some things that would work for this body. Now, if you want, just so you know, that Blueberry at least is adding an alpha for the E-body. So I didn't put that on. But I am, so now, like, there was clipping here in the thigh area, and that's all gone. So you don't have to worry about that. So I like that they're putting alphas in these things. It makes so much easier. All you have to do is put the alpha on instead of trying to figure out what part of the body you're going to need to alpha out. So that's helpful. All right, and I also got a top. The Shayla knotted top is also for Reborn. And again, it comes with a alpha so that I can alpha out the top. So there we go. I'm really quite happy with her. I think she's beautiful. I mean, she was beautiful as Maitreya too, but I don't know. This booty, I'm just in love with it. And the boobs are nice too. But look at how pretty she looks. I'm definitely not regretting this purchase. 100% not regretting this purchase. So, I hope that tells you something. But anyway, I guess that's about it for this video. It's kind of a long one, so I apologize for that. But I hope I gave you a little bit of information about the body so that you can make a decision on your own and decide whether you like it or not. All right. That's about it. So if you liked the video, please click that little thumbs up button down below. It helps my channel get seen on YouTube and my videos can reach more people. That would be great. Also, if you haven't already, I'd love for you to join me on all of my Second Life adventures and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified of when I go live or I post a video, you can click the little bell icon and that will notify you of those things. All right. I have a Discord channel. I love hanging out on my Discord channel, so come on over to the Discord. It is linked in the description down below, and you can join in on all the conversations we're having. It's quite a nice community over there, and we'd love to have you. All right, guys, that's about it. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.